Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. This is your host Ram with you on your cricket show, Cricket Happenings, this on a Sunday, the 22nd of May, 2022. As far as today's cricket show goes, as you know, the Indian Premier League today saw 2022 saw its last preliminary match, last match of the before the playoff start. As you know, we are into the business end of the tournament, but it was the last match today between Punjab Kings and Sunrisers Hyderabad, and the match was easily won by the Punjab Kings, who won against the SRH by 5 wickets. But most importantly, what I'm going to talk to you about is the Indian squad for the five-match T20 series against South Africa is going to be played in India has been selected. And there are two new faces in the team. No prizes for guessing. It's Umran Malik, the speedster, who has been included, and also the best death bowler in IPL 2022, Arshdeep Singh, the left armer, has also been included, and Hardik Pandya, after the injury, as he was not a part of the Indian team, finally has made the cut, and as we know now, he will be contributing in both the departments of the game. And KL Rahul has been named the captain of the side for the five-match T20 series, with India resting Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and Jasprit Bumrah. All the big fishes have been rested. And also, the test squad has been selected. The test squad is, the unfinished article, as we call it. This was India versus England at Edgbaston, which could not be played due to COVID. Now, that match is going to happen in the month of July, and the squad has been selected. And Cheteshwar Pujara, I'm very happy for that. That man, as I always feel, a test match in India right now, an Indian team without Cheteshwar Pujara is totally incomplete, because he's the perfect model as far as Test cricket is concerned. So he's back into the squad, but he has worked hard for it. He was going through some horror form. He went to England representing Sussex, and he scored lots of runs over there. In fact, he scored two double centuries, and he amassed a lot of runs. And finally, he has got the call, and it is going to hold him in good stead, I suppose, because Cheteshwar Pujara will have full knowledge of the English conditions there, as having played them recently. And I'm very happy for Cheteshwar Pujara. So I'll have a talk on that as well. But first, so today I'm not going to head to the IPL. IPL is something which probably will take a back seat. So first, let's have a look at the team that has been selected for the India South Africa five-match T20 series. And this is something which is going to be very important, because we know that it's only 4 months away. Yes, 4 months away from seeing the T20 World Cup in Australia, and the Indian team has been selected. So, as I said, the big fishes have been rested. KL Rahul will lead the Indian side with the opening will be, the players that are there are Rituraj Gaikwad and Ishan Kishan. So Rituraj Gaikwad keeps his place. Deepak Huda and Ishan Kishan also keep their place. Shreyas Iyer, Rishabh Pant, Dinesh Karthik has come into the side. So he's another death specialist. As you know, he has scored a lot of runs for the team. And Dinesh Karthik in the IPL, he has been doing great job, and he gets the nod as well. Hardik Pandya is back into business. Venkatesh Iyer, despite his not, I wouldn't say compared to his form that he was having in the previous IPL and this IPL, there still was much, but I thought Venkatesh Iyer probably could consider himself a bit unlucky to have made it to the squad. Yuzvendra Chahal, the spinners are back. Yuzvendra Chahal and Kuldeep Yadav, who have been really turning things around for their team with their performances. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, there's no Mohammad Shami in the team. Ravi Bishnoi, Akshar Patel for the left-arm variety, Harshal Patel, Avesh Khan, and the two new faces that I'll be talking about is Arshdeep Singh. Arshdeep Singh, the left-armer, as I said, he has been the best death bowler in IPL 2022, keeping the flow of runs down in the very most crucial phase of a T20 match. and probably this is an opportunity for Arshdeep Singh to show his wares against South Africa. And also Umran Malik. The talk was there that whether he will be drafted into the squad, and the suspense is all out. This speedster has finally made it to the international Indian setup, and probably let this be the harbinger of things to come as far as Umran Malik is concerned, because this exciting speedster can rattle a few timbers of the South Africans, Umran Malik. And I'm very happy for Umran Malik. But one thing, what I would have thought, probably they want to see, because then probably the only reason I was under the impression that Umran Malik, they should not be pitchforking him right away into T20 to just give him some time. But probably my way of looking at it was that I wanted to, because of his speed that he's having, I wanted him more to be in the test arena, as I said, with three sips on the gully with the red cherry. But instead, probably there might be a reason for that, and which I think is justified as well, because it could be the reason that India is going to play the T20 World Cup in Australia. Australia has a pacey and bouncy pitches, and on those pitches, Malik could be quite very handful, and probably that is the reason they have gone. And I think that's a good move as well. So that is not something that I could think about. Pacey and bouncy pitches in Australia probably would have influenced them to really pitchfork him into the Indian cricket team for the T20. So it will be interesting to see. So if Imran Malik can really bring up the same game that he has been doing in the IPL with the international setup against the South Africans, he well would have booked this ticket to the T20 World Cup. So that is something one is waiting to watch as to what really goes on. But I thought that's a good decision as well. And Arshdeep, I'm very happy for Arshdeep. As I said, he has been the best death bowler in IPL 2022, and he has made it. Now let's and also let me turn my attention here from the one-day arena. Yes, one probably would be feeling that Mohsin Khan has not got a chance, but let's look at it, because what, according to me, what the Indian selectors have done is that they have gone for Umran Malik because of the pace. And if he could be a success here, he might well book a ticket to the T20 World Cup, which would be great because it's on Australia on pacey and bouncy pitches. And Arshdeep Singh, the left armer, could be quite crucial in the scheme of things when if he's selected for the T20 World Cup, because, as I said, he's a wonderful death bowler. The batsmen find it difficult to go after him because he has such a lot of variety in his bowling, even though he lacks that pace, does not have a lot of pace, but he can bowl stump to stump, and he's a big asset, according to me, when it comes to death bowling. So I really appreciate that particular move by the Indian selectors. Now, the next thing that I'm going to look at is we are going to talk about the test squad. As I said, it's the unfinished article. India has to complete that particular test match. As you know, it's going to be played on July 1st at Edgbaston between India and England. And this was something which was abruptly ended with the COVID coming in. So let's have a look at the team. But the main thing that I would like to talk about is that, yes, again, all the big fishers will be back. Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli and Jasprit Bumrah will be back in business for the test matches, for the test match against England, the final test match. And as far as the good thing is there, as I said, it's Cheteshwar Pujara. As I said, he has been going through horror form, but finally he has made it through his sheer performance. He has gone to England and he represented Sussex. And look at the scores that he has put, which has really prompted the Indian selectors to bring him back. And why not? As I said, to me, an Indian test team is it's incomplete without Chereshwar Pujara taking a spot in the team. And especially for test matches, if at all you need anybody who is picture perfect as far as technique is concerned, this is the man, Cheteshwar Pujara. The Indian team, Rohit Sharma will captain the team, KL Rahul will be the vice captain, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, Hanuma Vihari, Pujara, Pant, Mohammad Shami, Jadeja, Mohammad Siraj. Now, Mohammad Siraj, as you know, has not made the cut to the T20. He's lost his spot in the T20, but he's there in the mix of Shardul Thakur. Also does not find a place in the T20 mix of things. He has been included in the Test matches. K.S. Bharat, the reserve wicketkeeper batsman, Ravi Chandran Ashwin, Bumrah, Umesh Yadav, and Prasidh Krishna. So Mohammad, there's no Mohammad Shami, so there's no Ishan Sharma in the team. Just to give you a sort of an update here. And Pujara has made 720 runs in 8 innings for Sussex. It included 4 centuries and I think 1 or 2 double centuries as well. So definitely he has been having an absolute ball for Sussex. So that is, I'm very happy to see Pujara has been included. Yes, hello everybody. I'll come back to you. Just keep your thoughts there. Once my cricket show is over, I will hook on to you all. But let's get on to the other match now. Let's talk about the Sunrisers Hyderabad, the Punjab Kings match. As I said, it was a mere formality, but always there was an excitement of seeing Umran Malik in action, and that's the precise reason. Now, this match was the final match of the preliminary stage in the Indian Premier League 2022. Sunrisers Hyderabad, Punjab Kings at the Wankhede Stadium. Sunrisers Hyderabad was once batted first. There was no Kane Williamson. It was Bhuvneshwar Kumar who was captaining the side. And definitely Abhishek Sharma, as he has shown his tremendous consistency in the tournament, contributed 43 of 32. But there was but the Harpreet Brar, the spinner, the left arm spinner, the Harpreet Brar was the one who created absolute havoc amongst the Sunrisers Hyderabad innings. After Priyam Garg was dismissed by Rabada, it was Abhishek Sharma contributing 43, hard hit 43 of 32, 5 fours, 2 6s. Rahul Tripathi fell for 20 with an airy shot, F18 delves on 4. But the wicket that he took of Aidan Markram was an absolute beauty. He lured Aidan Markram with sharp turn and bounce, and as Aidan Markram came forward, he was caught short of his crease as the ball bounced and turned, and Jitesh Sharma, the wicket keeper, was onto a flash, and it was all over. It was some splendid bowling from Harpreet Brar, a wonderful spell which actually fetched him the man of the match award for bowling 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 26 his bowling figures. Nicholas Puran was cheaply dismissed for just 5 runs. Ellis picking up his wicket, so that was the time when the score were 87 for 4 and 96 for 5, and Aidan Markram walked out. And it was a similar scene as to what yesterday, if you remember, Delhi Capitals Rishabh Pant and Roman Powell were at the crease. So it was a similar scene. And this was now the partnership between Washington Sundar, who was at the crease, along with Romario Shepherd. But I thought they were much aggressive than before because this was the 15th over where the score read 96 for 5, and they have long way to go. But it was only thanks to this partnership which held the innings together. But some really Washington Sundar definitely surprising with a huge hit of the bowling of Kagiso Rabada for a 6. And this was a partnership which yielded 58 runs to the good, which took them to 154. And in the end analysis of the 20 overs, the Sunrisers Hyderabad mustered 157 for 1-8. But Washington Sundar definitely showing his batting class with a 20 of 19 deliveries, include 3 4s and 1 6. Romario Shepherd hit those big ones with 2 4s and 2 6, an unbeaten knock of 26 of 15. Suchit was out for not Kumar for 1. Umran Malik was not out on not. 157 for 8 was the score for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. The bowling, Liam Livingston bowled well, none for 25. Arshdeep Singh, none for 25. Could not pick up any wickets. Rabada, 1 for 38 was costly. Nathan Ellis, 3 for 40. And 3 for 26 as Harpreet Brar was the man of the match. Now, Punjab Kings were targeting 158 to go and to go and win the match. And looking at them, Johnny Bairstow started off in a flash by hitting 5 4s in his knock of 23 of 15 before Fazali Farooqi uprooted his stumps. And Shikhar Dhawan, who probably would have been a bit unhappy, I reckon, that he was not considered for the T20 series contributed a very good 39 of 32, two fours and two sixes in that. And he was also clean bowled by Fazali Farooqi. Shah Rukh Khan clubbed a wonderful six of 153 kilometers per hour delivery from the speedster Umran Malik, who would have been so happy that he was playing this match where he has already been selected for the in the Indian squad, and he picked up the wicket in the very first over, even though Shah Rukh Khan hit him for a six, but he picked up his wicket of Shah Rukh Khan with the third delivery of that over when Shah Rukh Khan holed out to Washington Sundar. This is what pace can do. Mayank Agarwal was tickled on his ribs by the speedster Umran Malik, and it was a really very painful blow. And Mayank Agarwal was down on the ground. The medics were there to actually assist him, but finally got up. But it was too late. But after that, Mayank was visibly shaken after getting that hit on his ribs from the speedster Umran Malik. As you know, Umran Malik is quite pacey, but then Washington Sundar picked up his wicket for one as Mayank Agarwal was out in the deep as well. But Liam Livingston came in and totally took total charge of the game as he clattered 49 unbeaten runs. And we were seeing fire against fire. Umran Malik's pace against Liam Livingston's mighty hitting. And Liam Livingston definitely won the race, no doubt about it. He slammed an unbeaten 49 of 22 deliveries with five sixes and two boundaries. And he was really, he was really giving a good golf swing when he was hitting the ball, which was very nice to see. Jitesh Sharma, as he has normally been doing in this IPL so far, a quick fire 19 of just seven deliveries, included one six and three boundaries. Prerak Mankat, but it was Liam Livingston took them to victory with an unbeaten 49, and the match was all over. So it was a mere formality. Punjab Kings winning the match. And if you look at the bowling, Bhuvneshwar Kumar went for 22 of his two. Washington Sundar won for 19. Fazali Farooqi, 4 overs, 2 for 32. Jagdisha Suchit, 4 overs, 1 for 38. The spinner, Umran Malik, 2.1 overs, 1 for 24. And Shepherd, the solitary over, disappeared for 23 when Liam Livingston totally lent into him. Well, dear fans, friends, subscribers, as I have already spoken about all these matches, as I said, it is now we are getting into the business end of the tournament in IPL. Tuesday, the first match, I suppose, and that is going to be pretty interesting. One can't wait to what the playoffs. It's going to be very interesting. Now let me connect with all my colleagues here who have been posting something on my show here. Sauri Sangara, hello everybody. Basimga, really happy about Pujara coming back. What are your thoughts? Well, I'm extremely happy, my friend. I'm totally happy that Pujara is back, and Pujara with his performance for Sussex. Sussex forced his has forced his way back into the team, uh, and that is great news. Pujara, with his performance for Sussex, forced his back, and I feel that an Indian Test team, is incomplete without Cheteshwar Pujara, without CP, because he's the most technically he's the most technically proficient Test batsman. Technically proficient Test batsman for India currently. For India currently. Most technically proficient Test batsman for India currently. And I'm happy for him, no doubt about it, my friend. And let's go to the next person here. Thoughts on your Sussex stay? Well, as I've already mentioned, he has been someone who has forced his way is the most technically proficient batsman in the Indian Test team. And as I always say, the Indian Test team is incomplete without this rock in the Indian Test team. And also, I mean, talking about if anyone wants to write in something, you can. I'm almost going to end my cricket show now, but it has been an absolute pleasure talking to you all on this cricket show. Looking forward to best. Yes, yeah, will Kohli come back? Um, well, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't really say so. Wouldn't really say so. Wouldn't really say so, as even though got into form he got into form there were a few streaky shots. Streaky shots. Um, well, dear friends, I think I might probably wind up my cricket show now. But looking forward to your company once again on the weekend. I do have some cricket news, but time is a constraint. We have Bangladesh who have selected their team for the Test series against West Indies. A lot of cricket coming in, my friend. Anamul Haq is making a comeback into the team after a gap of 5 years, which is very interesting. Mustafizur Rahman is going to be a part of the Bangladesh Test squad, which is interesting as well, which is very good because I think he should be a certainty. And There's also Mosaddek Hussain coming into the Bangladesh team, so that is something. And Other than that, I'm trying to see whether any other cricket news that I could lay my hands on here. Let me see what else I can talk about. I'm just trying to see whatever I can talk about. Um, I can see. Well, Hardik Pandya, as you know, is returned back. So that is going to really, really strengthen the team. We have seen how he can bowl. He is bowling very quick. He is bowling at some 140 clicks in the IPL. And besides that, his batting is an absolute, big bonus for India, no doubt about it. Uh, at stumps, the Sussex New Zealanders 342 for 3 declared. Sussex were bowled out for 247, and the New Zealanders were 40 for none in the second dig. In the match before the Test match, just a county match. Zimbabwe, Namibia are doing well. This is the fourth T20 match which was played between Zimbabwe and Namibia won by 6 wickets. We have final T20 still coming up. We have another T20 still coming up, but I'm just going to talk about it here. The Zimbabwe, Namibia. Let me see. Zimbabwe, Wesley Madivere is a very, very talented bat at that. He contributed 50. The other day, he contributed 73. And 157 for 8 was the score. And Namibia got a 6 wicket victory. Let's have a look at the series here. The 5 match series is level. So the final match with Zimbabwe and Namibia is going to be a real beauty. The captain of the Namibian team contributed 59 in this victory and 51 coming from Michael Van Lincoln. So definitely, dear fans of Crabbers, I think I've really taken it very far here. Another question comes in, but I don't know whether I have time to stay here. I will probably talk. I might not type in who should open in India versus South Africa. Rituraj, KL Ishan, or Ishan Kishan. Well, I would say against South Africa, it should be KL Rahul opening with Rituraj. That's my take on it. Rituraj Gaikwad and KL Rahul should open the innings. Also, as cricket returns 100% capacity, do you think it is the return to normalcy in cricket? 100% capacity. I think so. I think so. It is. We are returning to normalcy. I believe in India, the cases are not that much. It has really reduced. So I think that should also be in the favor of the spectators. Well, dear fans, friends, and subscribers, it's an absolute pleasure talking to you, chatting with you, answering your questions. But I think now time to hit the wind up button on my cricket show. And again, I'll be seeing you all once again back in my cricket show, probably talking about the playoff matches, but it will be only on a Saturday. Other than that, as I always tell you, please keep an eye, please keep an ear on my. You can look at my Twitter page. You can also go into my website www.cricket-status.com. Twitter should be your best bet, where I do some cricket tweeting on my weekdays. And that's it from me, your host Ram, and see you next weekend. And thanks for all your support, my dear friends and subscribers and fans. Thank you.